Some states ended their federal unemployment benefits early, thinking it would get people back to work. Has that actually happened? The answer to that is no. Barbie Barta, hiring analyst, the owner of Business Centric Technology, joining me now. Barbie, good morning.
Good morning.
So everybody thought that people would come rushing back to work. Let's end the federal unemployment benefits. They're staying home. They're making more money at home. That will get them back to work. The data suggests otherwise, doesn't it?
It really does. We're not seeing the candidates come back as quickly as a lot of folks were saying they would.
Why is that?
Much more of a slow trickle. I think part of that, I think there's a lot of reasons, honestly. I think that folks are being a bit more selective in what they want to do. I think that perhaps they built up a little nest egg and they're just not going back to work yet.
Yeah, 26 states announced their intent to end federal pandemic-era benefits starting in May. They officially pulled out in waves over June and July. But there are 7.6 million unfilled jobs in America right now, Barbie. Why aren't more people going back to work?
Again, I believe that there are a lot of reasons. I believe COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Folks are still very concerned about just getting back out there. There's a lot of psychological safety concerns. Also, child care, family, they're not well, they're sick. So again, I think it's a whole lot of different things. I don't think you could pinpoint it to one, but obviously everyone wasn't just sitting on their couch eating bonbons, collecting unemployment.
Well, it also tells me that people have figured out maybe how to live on less. Maybe being home with family, they realized they had a connection that they may have taken for granted before because they were working all the time, and they're maybe cutting their means a little bit and trying to figure out how to live a simpler life. Do you think that's part of it too?
I think that's a great point. I think being home, we changed our lifestyle a bit.
Yeah, I agree. Barbie, what do you think too? What do you think too about do you think this pandemic really put the power back in the employees' hands? Before, it seemed like the employer held all the cards. It was like, well, if you don't like it here, hit the bricks. This is how it's going to be. Now it seems like everything's shifted. It seems like the employee is the one now who's dictating, hey, I want this perk, I want that, and if you don't give it to me, I'm not coming back.
It is totally a candidate or employee's market. That's why you're seeing all the sign-on bonuses. When anytime that demand is higher than supply, those changes are going to start happening. And you can just look at the jobs posted on Indeed or Monster or any of the job boards, and you can just see all the things that are being offered for people now. My company, we've made multiple changes just to try to find the best candidates to come to work for our company. And it's you as an employer, you have to sell to the employees or candidates that you're trying to hire. Definitely tables have turned.
Right. We're talking to Barbie Barta right now, hiring analyst. So, Barbie, what can employers do? What can employers do to entice people to come back? Is it simply as much, just raising salary? Is it offering more perks? What do they need to get done?
I think it's going to be a combination of multiple things. I believe you have to show that you have a good culture, you have a good place for people to work, you care about them. I do believe that a lot of employers lost some credibility through COVID, maybe with how they handled hiring practices or how they handled their employees at the time. I believe you have to make sure you're taking care of your employees and make sure you're providing them a great place to work. And that may mean additional perks. It may mean relooking at what your benefits are.
Yeah, like a hybrid workplace, saying, hey, you can work here a couple of days and you can stay home a couple of days too, because I know that's really important to a lot of people. Barbie, thanks for being on the show today.
You bet. Thank you.
All right.